Have you ever seen this before in your life? Chances are your answer is no. It looks really weird, like something you see in a treasure hunt movie, only that this is real. The Ethiopian Bible is one of the most mysterious and controversial books that ever existed. Ethiopia's historical significance and the Bible. Ethiopia is home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world and is the only country in Africa that was not colonized. Because of that, they can trace their lineage all the way back to Ham, one of the sons of Noah. Ethiopia's history is unlike any other. It's a land where the past intertwines seamlessly with the present, where centuries-old traditions remain alive and thriving. The resilience of Ethiopia's people stands out as they successfully repelled colonial forces, preserving their sovereignty and rich culture. Biblical connections run deep here. Ethiopians believe their heritage traces back to Ham, one of Noah's sons. This spiritual link reinforces Ethiopia's significance as a cornerstone of ancient human civilization. From the Ark of the Covenant said to rest in Axum to the unique Ge'ez script still used in liturgical texts, Ethiopia's narrative is as fascinating as it is inspiring. This is Ethiopia, a nation of resilience, faith, and history, standing tall as a beacon of heritage and pride. Christianity's ancient roots in Ethiopia. Christianity wasn't a religion given to Ethiopia like most nations. Christianity has been in Ethiopia since the 4th century, making it a nation deeply rooted in Christian history. Ethiopia's adoption of Christianity dates back to the reign of King Ezana of Axum in the 4th century. This makes Ethiopia one of the first nations to officially embrace Christianity as its state religion. Unlike other regions, Christianity here developed organically, becoming a cornerstone of Ethiopian identity. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, a testament to this legacy, is a living archive of traditions and rituals that have endured for centuries. From the celebration of Timkat, which reenacts the baptism of Jesus, to the preservation of ancient Christian manuscripts, Ethiopia's faith journey is unparalleled. Here, faith is not just practiced, it's deeply lived, shaping Ethiopia's cultural and spiritual landscape. In Ethiopia, Christianity is more than a religion. It's a timeless bond, connecting its people to a profound and sacred history. The role of the Queen of Sheba and Menelik. According to Ethiopia's holy book, in the 10th century BC, an Ethiopian ruler and the famous biblical Queen of Sheba went to Jerusalem to ask King Solomon for advice. The two rulers had a son together named Menelik, who became the first emperor of Ethiopia. The story of Queen Sheba and King Solomon is more than just a tale. It's a foundational narrative of Ethiopian identity, known as Makeda in Ethiopian tradition. The Queen of Sheba's journey to Jerusalem symbolizes wisdom, diplomacy, and strength. Their union produced Menelik I, who would establish Ethiopia's Solomonic dynasty. This dynasty, believed to trace its lineage directly to King Solomon and the biblical House of David, reigned the Bible's evolution and the role of the king. James Version. The Bible as we know it today wasn't how it was in the past. There were many versions, interpretations, and changes made over time, including the famous King James Bible published in 1611. The Bible's journey is a remarkable story of preservation, translation, and evolution. From ancient scrolls written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek to the first bound books of the New Testament, the text has undergone countless transformations to reach the version we recognize today. In 1611, under the patronage of King James I of England, the King James Bible was published. It was an effort to create a unified, accessible, an authoritative English translation. The King James Version became a cornerstone of Christian worship and scholarship, influencing literature, language, and faith for centuries. Despite the changes and interpretations over time, the Bible remains a timeless spiritual guide, connecting generations to its profound teachings. The evolution of the Bible, from scrolls to the King James Version, is a testament to humanity's enduring faith and desire to preserve sacred truths. Why the Ethiopian Bible was rejected. The Ethiopian Bible includes additional books known as pseudepigrapha. These texts were considered non-canonical by other Christian traditions, contributing to its rejection. The Ethiopian Bible, one of the oldest and most complete biblical canons in the world, includes 81 books, significantly more than the 66 found in most Protestant Bibles. Among these are texts like the Book of Enoch and Jubilees, which are absent in Western Christian traditions. These additional books, often referred to as pseudepigrapha, were excluded during early ecumenical councils, where church leaders sought to define a universal biblical canon. They were seen as controversial, either for their mysterious origins or theological interpretations that differed from mainstream doctrines. While rejected by other traditions, these texts remain deeply revered in Ethiopian Christianity, offering a unique perspective on biblical history and spirituality. The Ethiopian Bible stands as a testament to a rich spiritual tradition, challenging us to explore the depth and diversity of biblical history. Broader and narrow canons of the Ethiopian Bible. The Ethiopian Bible has two canons, the broader canon with 81 books and the narrow canon with 72 books, each with unique characteristics. Ethiopian Christianity is distinct in its preservation of two biblical canons, the broader canon, which includes 81 books, and the narrow canon containing 72. Both offer a deeper, more expansive view of biblical teachings, yet they differ in content and focus. The broader canon incorporates texts not found in other Christian traditions, such as the Book of Enoch, Jubilees, and 1st Esdras. These writings add rich layers to the biblical narrative, offering insights into creation, prophecy, and moral teachings. Meanwhile, the narrow canon emphasizes core theological texts, maintaining a closer alignment with other Christian traditions. These canons reflect Ethiopia's profound spiritual heritage, showcasing its unique role in preserving lesser-known biblical texts while fostering a faith deeply rooted in history and tradition. The broader and narrow canons of the Ethiopian Bible are more than collections of books. They're gateways to understanding Ethiopia's unmatched contribution to biblical history, challenges of accessibility and language. The Ethiopian Bible's language, Ge'ez, and its limited translations have made it difficult for non-speakers to access, contributing to its relative obscurity. The Ethiopian Bible is a treasure of ancient wisdom, but its accessibility is hindered by its language. Written in Ge'ez, a liturgical language of Ethiopian Christianity, it is unfamiliar to most people outside of Ethiopia. This has kept its profound teachings and unique contents largely within the bounds of Ethiopian traditions. While Ge'ez is revered for its historical and spiritual significance, its complexity has posed challenges for translators and scholars. Efforts to make the Ethiopian Bible more accessible often face hurdles due to the nuances of the language and the intricate cultural context of its texts. Despite these challenges, initiatives are underway to translate and digitize the Ethiopian Bible, allowing the world to appreciate its depth and distinctiveness. Overcoming the barriers of language and accessibility The Ethiopian Bible has the potential to offer its timeless spiritual insights to the world. Impact of power and politics on biblical canon. Power and politics played a significant role in shaping the Bible as we know it. Scrolls that didn't fit the preferred narrative were often excluded or destroyed. The process of defining the biblical canon wasn't just theological. It was deeply influenced by political power struggles. Early church councils, such as the Council of Nicaea, sought to establish a unified doctrine, ensuring Christianity's survival and authority within the Roman Empire. Texts that aligned with the prevailing political and theological agendas were included, while others, like those found in the Ethiopian Bible, were sidelined. These decisions weren't merely about faith. They were strategic moves to solidify power and control over emerging Christian communities. As a result, many valuable texts were lost or suppressed, leaving significant gaps in our understanding of early Christianity. Yet, the Ethiopian Bible preserved many of these writings, offering a glimpse into a broader biblical tradition. The impact of power and politics on the biblical canon reminds us that history and faith are deeply intertwined, shaping what we know and what remains hidden. Renewed interest in the Ethiopian Bible. Despite centuries of obscurity, people are now rediscovering the Ethiopian Bible, translating it into new languages and revealing its mysteries. The Ethiopian Bible, long regarded as an enigma in Christian history, is finally stepping into the global spotlight. Researchers, linguists, and theologians are working tirelessly to translate its contents into widely spoken languages, bringing its unique texts to a broader audience. This renewed interest is uncovering ancient wisdom, such as the intricate teachings in the book of Enoch and Jubilees, which shed light on early biblical traditions. It's also sparking conversations about the diversity of Christian scripture and how much was lost or preserved over the centuries. For Ethiopians, this growing global attention validates what they have always known. Their Bible is a spiritual and historical treasure. For the rest of the world, it's an opportunity to rediscover the roots of faith in a fresh and profound way. Renewed interest in the Ethiopian Bible is more than a scholarly endeavor. It's a journey to reconnect with a hidden cornerstone of Christian history. Personally, I think it is amazing that this Bible survived this long. After all, it has endured attacks, fires, and centuries of obscurity, adding to the mystery of this book. The Ethiopian Bible is more than a religious artifact. It's a testament to resilience, faith, and the enduring power of history. It has withstood the ravages of time, the chaos of invasions, and the destructive forces of fire, emerging as a rare and priceless window into the spiritual and cultural soul of Ethiopia. This sacred book reminds us of the profound importance of preservation, not just of words on a page, but of the traditions, stories, and identities that connect us to our past. The Ethiopian Bible isn't just a book, it's a survivor. Its journey is a story of endurance, mystery, and inspiration, calling us to honor the wisdom it has carried through the ages. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this one.